finishing the cash flow for the 20-year period. 65. On cell B17, write the following formula, equals B14 times B15. To calculate revenue, multiply production times price. 66. On cell B18, write the following formula. Equals RiskCompound, open parenthesis, B13, comma, RiskPert, open parenthesis, MinOpCost, comma, MLOpCost, comma, MaxOpCost, close two parentheses. This formula compounds the number of wells that it operates at any given year and, for each one of them, calculates a different operating cost based on the parameters defined with a PERT distribution requiring a minimum, a most likely and a maximum amount of operating cost per year per well. 67. On cell B19, we calculate royalties paid to the owner of the field with the formula, equals royalty times B17. Royalty makes reference to the named cell on H2, as a percentage of revenue. 68. On cell B20, write the following formula. Equals RiskCompound, open parenthesis, 12, comma, RiskPert, open parenthesis, MinOpCost, comma, MLOpCost, comma, MaxOpCost, close two parentheses. This formula compounds the 12 months of each year and, for each one of them, calculates a different overhead cost based on the parameters defined with a PERT distribution requiring a minimum, a most likely and a maximum amount of corporate overhead cost per month. 69. On cell B21, write the following function to consider depreciation expenses for the year. Equals B16 divided by Econ Life. Econ Life is the named cell H3. 70. On cell C21, write the following, equals C16 divided by Econ Life, plus B21. This cell accumulates previous depreciation expenses and calculates the year's ones. 71. On cell B22, write the following function to calculate net operating profit before taxes. Equals B17, minus B18, minus B19, minus B20, minus B21. In other words, net operating profit before taxes is calculated as revenue minus operating expenses, minus property royalties, minus corporate overhead allocation, minus depreciation. 72. On cell B23, calculate taxes with the formula. Equals B22 times tax rate, where tax rate is a named cell placed at H4. 73. On cell B24, write the following function to calculate net operating profit after taxes. Equals B22 minus B23. 74. On cell B25, calculate annual cash flows with the formula. Equals B24, minus B16, plus B21. This formula considers cash flows as net operating profit after taxes plus depreciation minus capital expenditures. 75. Select range B17:B20. Copy and paste it for the remaining years for range B17:U20. 76. Select cell C21. Copy and paste it for the remaining years for range C21:U21. 77. Select range B22:B25. Copy and paste it for the remaining years for range B22:U25. This completes the cash flow estimates for the 20-year period of the investment. 78. On cell B26, we calculate net present value with the formula. Equals NPV, open parenthesis, disc rate, comma, B25:U25, close parenthesis. Disc rate is a previously named cell H5. To validate, if the dice icon button is turned off at this moment, the expected value shown on cell B26 should be $63,985. This is the net present value that would be calculated if every cell in the model would remain at its expected or mean value. By turning on the dice icon button at this moment, and clicking F9 for recalculation of the worksheet several times, you are able to see different values that NPV assumes under different iterated or simulated samples manually drawn.